Hello everyone. First take a square of paper and then fold over the paper to make it meet at the center. Then proceed to fold the edges outwards and then take another sheet of paper and fold it over backwards. Insert the second sheet of paper into the first one and then open the edges that you had folded into the other sheet of paper. Taking a third sheet of paper, repeat this process but then fold the edges inward again. Make it into the shape of a flower and insert it into the smallest one. Twirl it as such. For our next craft, take a blue sheet of paper and then fold it over to make a rectangle and then fold it over 2 more times. Then insert one sheet into the other sheet and then leave the edges outside. Make a cut through the center and then stick a bow on top of it. For our next craft, take some gift wrapping paper and then fold it over diagonally in order to make a semi-diamond like shape, and then cut off the edge while folding it inward and then make it into cross and fold it inside. Taking another sheet of the same gift wrapping paper, fold it over diagonally and then fold over the edges once again. Then make sure you fold over the insides and repeat this on the outside as well. Open up the outsides and then make it look like a shoe, attaching it to the initial piece. Add a bow. Next, take a gift wrapping paper and make it diagonal and fold it over. Cut out the edge and blunten the edges. Then open it up and fold it in order to make a heart shape on one of the sides. After this, open up the sides and you have a butterfly shape. Make it flap. For our next craft, take a gift paper and then fold it over multiple times in order to make the patterns of multiple squares. And then fold over the edges to make it meet at the center. But do not fold it in just yet. Fold it over to make squares as such and then inwardly fold over the insides of each of the squares. Repeat this on all sides until a cross-like pattern is formed on top. Then take one of the squares and then bend it over inwardly and then fix it into each of the gaps that have been formed. Bend over the insides and insert it into each other. Now, puff up the corners and leave it be as it is and then insert a little basket handle on top. For our next craft, take a gift wrapping paper and then fold it over diagonally on either side. Fold over the edges to make it meet in the center and then fold it over one more time. Now, open up the paper and then fold it diagonally, folding it over one more time on the longest end. Proceed to fold in the edges and then open up the sheet once more. Open the sheet and fold it in over in the pattern as shown. Fold over the sides to make a sort of box-like shape. Insert one of the edges inside and add a handle on top to make a bag. For our next craft, take some green paper and then fold it over as such as though you are initially making a plane. Then fold over the bottom part of it and then fold it over in order to create some sort of patterns on it. In the gap that has been formed, insert one of the sides into it. Repeat this to make many nails. Take some white paper and then fold over the edges to make it meet in the center. Then reverse it and then fold over 2 of the edges on either side. Open up the squares that had been formed on the initial side and then bend it over backwards to make it look like a small box with petals. Take some gift wrapping paper that is white on one side and then fold over one of the long edges. Following this, fold over 2 of the edges inwards and then reverse the paper and fold it in outwards. Make a heart shape out of this and repeat this until you can form them and insert them into each other multiple times. Add a stem to your flower and you're done. Thank you for watching.